nursery. I thought we could read a story together again today, and this one is called Love from Louisa, and it's by Simon Puttock, and it was illustrated, so the pictures are drawn by Joe Kiddie. And we've definitely not read this one in nursery before because I borrowed it from a different classroom for this story. Okay. Louisa the pig was not pleased. The farm was a mucky mess. Something, said Louisa, must be done about this. Look how messy it is. So she wrote a letter to Farmer Giles. Dear Farmer Giles, the farm is mucky and messy. Please clean it up at once. Sincerely, Disgruntled. Farmer Giles scratched his head. Who could the letter be from? But whoever it is has a point, he remarked. I'll tidy up a bit. Farmer Giles mucked out the barn, cleaned out the hen house, and then he did the pigsty too. That, he said, ought to do it. But Louisa the pig was not impressed. Huh, she thought, and she wrote another letter. Dear Farmer Giles, you have not done enough. Please do more. Sincerely, Disgruntled. Disgruntled means that she was not happy. Farmer Giles was surprised. Well, he said, I suppose I could give the barn a lick of paint. So the next morning he got up bright and early and painted the barn a lovely shade of blue. Then he painted the hen house and the pigsty and his front door too. That's dandy, said Farmer Giles, admiring his handiwork. But Louisa the pig did not agree, and she wrote another letter. So he's done some nice painting, trying to make it look really nice. But Louisa's not happy. Dear Farmer Giles, what about the yard? It is a muddy disgrace. Please do something immediately. Sincerely, Disgruntled. Farmer Giles was confounded. A barnyard's made for mud, he muttered. But it does tread in. I'll see what I can do. So Farmer Giles thinks that mud's meant to be on a farm. Next morning, Farmer Giles was up before the rooster. He got a great big roller and rolled and rolled and rolled the barnyard until it shone like chocolate icing. Louisa the pig just sniffed. Mud is such a dreary colour. What colour is mud? What colour is mud? And she wrote another letter. Dear Farmer Giles, the farm is now tidy, but it is also very dull. Please brighten it up. The sooner the better. Sincerely, Disgruntled. Whoever can Disgruntled be? Farmer Giles wondered. But a bit of colour would cheer the place up. So next morning, before the sun had even begun to rise, Farmer Giles drove into town and shopped and shopped and shopped. What was he shopping for? What did he buy? Can you see? Then he took his shopping home and planted it. The farmyard looked remarkable, and that, said Farmer Giles, is that. But Louisa the pig quickly wrote another note. Oh no, she's still not happy. Let's see what she says now. Dear Farmer Giles, a good effort, but I look around and what do I see? The fields could do with a trim. Turnips are such untidy vegetables, and there are cowpats everywhere. While you're at it, the sheep are in terrible need of haircuts. Sincerely, Disgruntled. Enough, shouted Farmer Giles, is enough. This is a farm, not a beauty parlour. And he slammed the door and sat down for a sulk. And while he sulked, it began to rain. It poured down in bucket and basket and barrel loads. The barnyard got churned, the paintwork got splattered, and the flowers got rained down flat. Good grief, said Farmer Giles, there's going to be another horrid letter. But then he had an idea. So look, it's really rainy. And all the mud's going everywhere. He got a great big piece of paper and wrote on it in great big letters. Dear Disgruntled, if you don't like it, you can jolly well clear it up yourself. Yours sincerely, Farmer Giles. Humph, said Louisa sniffily. If this is the way it's going to be, I shall go somewhere better. She's not happy, is she, Miss Louisa? She packed her writing things and hitched to the city. Farmer Giles watched Louisa driving down the lane. So that was disgruntled and she was leaving. Yoo-hoo! Cried Farmer Giles. No more annoying letters, no more daft ideas, and no more disgruntled. Good riddance to bad rubbish. But, look, she's leaving. And he's saying, woohoo! The city was smoky and smoggy and smelly, and Louisa wasn't pleased with it at all. So she wrote another letter. She's in the city. Not on her farm anymore, is she? Dear Farmer Giles, the city is all very well, but I'm sure you must be missing me terribly. So the good news is I'm coming home. Love from Louisa. P.S. See you soon. And the very next day she set off. That's her another letter. And there she is waiting. She's waiting for the bus. Back to the farm. And look, she found a little present when she got there, and it's a bucket, and I think it's got some cleaning things in it, some washing up gloves, it's got a brush, and it's got a bucket, and it says, to Louisa, love from Farmer Giles. How nice. Oh, that was a nice book, I like that one. So, it was very messy on that farm, and she wanted him to tidy it up, didn't she? But then when she left, she didn't like it, so she went all the way back. All right, nursery, I hope you have a lovely Easter weekend with your mummies and daddies and brothers and sisters. And I will do another video tomorrow, and I'll see you all soon. Bye, nursery.